Action.
I'm Cyrus.
My name is Shad, and
We talk football.
So, Cyrus, I didn't know your favorite player was a cheater.
He isn't.
Yes, he is. So anyway, Tom Brady, the quarterback for the Patriots, this past winter was accused of deflating footballs, and in the spring, the commissioner Roger Goodell suspended him for 4 games. But this past week, there were a bunch of meetings with both the commissioner and Tom Brady, and a judge ruling declared that his 4-game suspension would no longer be in play, and that he doesn't have to serve his 4-game suspension. He can play the first 4 games, and that really impacts everybody in the AFC, because before that, the Colts were the favorite to come out and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. Now it's going to be the Patriots are the favorite, but the Colts roster is still loaded. So, Cyrus, what do you think of Tom Brady?
I think he will win repeat, and he will win the AFC Championship.
You think he'll win the Super Bowl?
Yep.
Oh, you think they're going to win the Super Bowl?
Who do you think is going to make it to the NFC?
Obviously Seattle, unless Aaron Rodgers puts up 400 yards.
Well, what about the Eagles? Talk about their
the Eagles.
preseason and next week.
Preseason, Sam Bradford. Well, in the offseason, Sam Bradford was acquired in a trade between the Rams and the Eagles. Nick Foles going to St. Louis, and Sam Bradford coming to the Eagles. DeMarco Murray became a free agent in the offseason because his contract expired, and now he's with the Philadelphia Eagles. Ryan Matthews was a free agent from the Chargers. He's with the Eagles now. Darren Sproles was already with the Eagles. He's a player as well. And so we have the makings of the best rushing attack in the NFL.
And we have Kenyon Barner.
Yeah, he's a good special teams player. And our defense should be much improved. We got
Byron Maxwell.
Yeah, Byron
Chico
Maxwell.
Alonso.
Who else?
Brandon Boykin.
Anyway, so our defense should be much improved, because last year we gave up the most plays of 20 yards or more. I think it was like 60-something. I forget what it was. And so their ability to be better than last year will be tested in the first week, because they go against the Atlanta Falcons. They have 2 good wide receivers, Julio Jones and Roddy White. Julio Jones, his team, the Atlanta Falcons, didn't do too well last year, but his numbers they're pretty good. 1,500 yards is pretty good for a receiver. And he was ranked number 13 on the top 100, and he was 3rd among receivers, obviously behind Antonio Brown and Calvin Johnson. The Eagles, they'll be tested in the first week, and then obviously after that they play the Cowboys and Des Bryant.
And Cyrus, who does New England play?
New England plays.
Their first game, who do they play?
The first game they play.
They play the Steelers.
So who do you like?
I think in the defensive battle, I think the Steelers might beat them in the defensive battle. But in offense, is what you call it?
Well, I think
Le'Veon Bell.
Oh yeah, Le'Veon Bell, he's suspended for
2 games.
3 games.
2 games.
Oh yeah, it's 2 games. It's 2 games. But even with Tom Brady, the Steelers still, even if he's with the Patriots, the Steelers last year, they had the 2nd best offense in the NFL. They averaged like 420 yards per game last year. So even without Le'Veon Bell, the Steelers are still a pretty good offense. So it'll be interesting with these topics as we go through the season. I'm Chad.
And I'm Cyrus.
And we talk football.